Spiky Bits.
Hey guys, MBG here with a look at our end of days bits clearance bag. This is a variation on our normal fat sack. If you've bought those from us before, you're probably familiar with those. I have one right here actually. So there's that, just for a little size comparison. This is a full 5-inch by 8-inch bag, stuffed to the gills with bits. We've never offered anything like this before, and honestly, it's a pretty good value for what you get in here. You might get more stuff than a normal GW kit, and we all know what those go for these days. So each one pretty much has one of these in it, like this many worth of just like single loose bits, which is really nice. And then it's got some stuff on sprue and some baggies and some different things like that, just different ways we were selling products either at the shows or here in the store that we have to stop doing now because of Games Workshop's new policy, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with. So let's take a look at what you get in here, because I just wanted to show you one of these real quick. This is the one of the first batch we just made up, and then I'll kind of show you the process we're doing for these things. So basically, like I said, this thing is just stuffed to the gills full. You're going to get a ton of loose bits, as you can see, and then just tons of extra stuff after that. Looks like some Devastator heavy weapon and missile launcher, some other loose stuff, some heraldry pads, crazy command barge, and looks like the Storm Talon cockpit canopy kind of thing. So yeah, it looks like you get a complete one of those. All sorts of, looks like a complete set of Space Wolf close combat weapons, all sorts of giblets and different things. Let's take a closer look at these, because that's usually where your money stuff is. So we'll clear out the garbage here. So let's take a look. Got some banners. Looks like a plasma gun. Ooh, side cannon. I think those go for $10. All sorts of different conversion parts. Looks like a lot of Dark Angel stuff. Some Terminator sarcophagus. Eldar bit. Now there's all sorts of, I mean, there's a lance from Batonia. I mean, there's going to be all sorts of stuff in here. The Dark Eldar, the old Reaver Jetpike weapon. It just kind of, it's just kind of pot luck. You should get at least, what you put back in money bits wise. As far as value goes. Oh, here's a Meltagun. So some pretty good stuff in here. Definitely stuff you could build something out of. And like I said, these, we're liquidating all the bits. So pretty much anything we normally sell on a day-to-day basis, it's all on the wall. It's all going to get ripped down, divided up into different bins, and then basically constructed into these bags. And that's how we're liquidating out our stock. So unfortunately, we have to do this because of Games Workshop. It's bittersweet. I've kind of been doing the bits thing for the past 8 years. I like to think I invented the bits off the sprue industry, and I was, I gave something back to everybody and made the hobby a little bit more affordable and enjoyable. But we're not allowed to do that anymore, so we're not gonna. And that's it. That's pretty much everything. So this is the new and improved fat sack from Spiky Bits, and we'll keep selling these as long as we have the bits to produce them. But I would not wait. They're probably not going to last long, and if we have any other over, we'll take them to War Games Con here in June and get rid of the rest then. But I really think these are going to go quick, because when you see the value that's in these things and you just have no idea what's going to come in them, it's just kind of such a great deal just to hold you over till, I don't know, until maybe Games Workshop starts selling bits themselves. But we're all going to need bits, so let's try to make it through and see how it all turns out. Okay, I just wanted to show you real quick kind of what we got going on here. This whole table here is pretty much, well, and this table here is pretty much dedicated to building these new fat sacks. As you can see here, we've just kind of got everything kind of staged up in different components to try to make every fat sack as good as possible, just to kind of get it all together and make sure that we got a lot of the older fat sacks as well, to kind of make sure each one of these goes into one of the new ones. So here's our giblet bin. It's pretty deep. I mean, you can kind of, you're talking 3-4 inches of just solid bits. And this is just not even taking a dent on what we have. And then there's a ton more of bits that are basically just kind of a certain bits product, just kind of something like that, or just whatever, just kind of laying around. So these are These are what we call starters. So you'll get maybe like one big thing in a bag, and then we kind of fill in around it to try to make it fair for everybody. That should have another part there. So we haven't quite got to all of those yet. And then this is just basically, you know, you might get one or two of these screws in each one, just kind of like a random thing. Or these might get cut down if they're small enough to go into this bin here. So a lot of planning actually goes into this. We just don't rip everything down and just throw it in a bag, because that wouldn't be good for anybody. I think these are actually slated to get cut down here. So we'll be cutting those down tomorrow. So anyways, a lot going on behind the scenes here. Just, you know, before we get everybody's orders out for the next, you know, the next day or so, that the website's still live, that you can order single bits. But after that, it's pretty much all hands on deck, and we'll be cutting down and sorting and putting together these bags for you guys, just to kind of liquidate everything out and have some good memories over the whole thing. So I really hope you guys take part in this, because it's been a labor of love, and we're, you know, just really. It's just really hard to do for me, but we'll get through it, and we'll make it good, and hopefully we'll all move on and you know, come up with new, fun, exciting projects to put together and work on, and hopefully this helps you guys out in the interim till we figure out what Games Workshop's doing with everything, and I don't know. We'll just see where it goes, man. The sky, you know, the future's wide open right now, so who knows what's going on. Anyways, get your bits back now, because, hey, when they're gone, that's it, man. I'm MVG Rob Bear. Thanks for watching my video.
Spiky Bits.